Over 6.5 to go. Foul called on the floor. Jonesboro, being in the bonus, will go back to the line. And number 14, Ashton Miller, will step to the line in a 1-for-2 situation. Free throw is good. Cuts the lead to 5. Paideia brings the ball back up court. Jonesboro increases their intensity on defense. Jump ball. Good intensity by Jonesboro. The jump ball gives the ball back to them. And so the Cardinals look to cut further into this 5-point lead. The drive by number 2, Calvin Goss. The mid-range jumper is good. Paideia pulls the ball back out, looks to set up into their offense. Long three by C.J. Harper, but no worries. It is good. So C.J. Harper from way downtown hits his second three of the afternoon or the morning. Nice steal pass up court. 2 by Tristan Mitchell. So Paideia looks to be in rhythm. Jonesboro has got to find their offense. 16-8 is the score with just over 4.5 left to go in the first half. Long three by Calvin Goss is good. Paideia gets back quickly. Passes the ball down low. Foul on the play. We'll put Paideia on the line. As we expected to tip this Saturday off, pretty evenly matched here between Paideia and Jonesboro. Paideia actually will take the ball out on the baseline. Finds the open man, but access is denied at the rim. Jonesboro gets the ball back up. Oh, just when you thought you had it. No, you don't. Paideia, C.J. Harper with the block. Paideia gets back up. However, the three is no good. Foul on the play, on the rebound. Will send Jonesboro back to the line. So the fight for the rebound, foul called, will put Tanaje Freeman at the line for Jonesboro. And Tanaje cannot connect on his free throw. So Paideia will bring the ball back up and look to get in rhythm. They fumble a pass, which will give the good steal by Jonesboro. The reverse layup is no good. Paideia brings it back in a hurry. Kick to the corner. Drive, step through is no good. And he fouls him on the rebound, which will put Jonesboro back on the line. Remember, if you're in the Morrow, Jonesboro area, you can come out and see all of this exciting competition. Just $10 a ticket will get you 8 games today. We're located at 7102 Mount Zion Boulevard in Jonesboro, Georgia. So if you like high school basketball and want to see some of the best talent in the metro Atlanta area, come on out. Check it out live. Free throw was good, so Jonesboro has been able to cut the lead back to 3. Long 3 attempt by Tristan Williams is no good. Knocked out of bounds and will remain Paideia ball. So Paideia will inbounds on the baseline. Gets it out top to their point guard, Tristan Williams. Nice look. However, access is denied at the rim. No. Tristan with great hustle gets the steal on defense, however. Throws the ball out of bounds, trying to get it back inbounds to a teammate. So it'll be Jonesboro's ball, only down by 3, with a minute and a half left to go in the first half. Let's see if they can cut further into this lead. They've been down by as many as 7 in this first half. Cross-court pass to the corner. Nice baseline drive and drop off for 2. So they cut the lead to 1. Last basket was scored by Marshawn Hussey. Paideia breaks the press. Tries to get it to the paint. Then pulls it back out to set up an offense. C.J. Harper with control of the ball. 3-point attempt is slightly blocked. Jonesboro looks ahead to Najee Freeman in the paint. Nice drop off. Kicks it back out. Jonesboro felt there was a foul not called on the play. Paideia got back quickly, however, couldn't get a good shot. Jonesboro comes back quickly. The tie-up down low will put Jonesboro back on the line. Excuse me. Ball was knocked out of bounds, so it'll be Paideia ball. 8 seconds left to go in the first half. Tight game. Paideia is only up by 1, 16-15. They only have 8 seconds. See if they can get a good shot off. The drive is stolen by Jonesboro, then a foul called. And they wave it off. And that'll be your half. So Paideia is up by 1, 16-15 at halftime. You're watching live the Metro Atlanta High School Fall Shootout, where your season starts now. And we're back at live action at the Metro Atlanta High School Fall Shootout. I'm your host, John Artist, where your season starts now. And right now, we are starting the second half of our first game of the day between Jonesboro and Paideia. Pretty evenly matched. Paideia up 16-3. Three from the top of the corner by Tristan Williams is no good. Jonesboro gets the ball up court. Foul called in transition. We'll give the ball back to Paideia. So Paideia brings the ball up court, maintaining a 1-point lead. Swings the ball around to the corner. Drive and kick to the corner. Three, no good. Jonesboro with the rebound. Calvin Goss, nice drive, gets into the paint to give Jonesboro their first lead of the game. Score is 17-16 Jonesboro. Paideia brings the ball up court, sets up in their offense. Led by number 11, C.J. Harper. Drive and kick for three is good by number 1. So they regain the lead. Let's see if Jonesboro can answer. Jonesboro, three is no good. However, they get back with the rebound. Layup by Calvin Goss. Paideia sets up into their offense. Trying to find some efficiency. They've gotten most of their points in transition this morning. Nice ball movement, swing around to the corner three, no good. Jonesboro gets the rebound. Jonesboro looking to find some offensive efficiency of their own. Nice pass by Calvin Goss, dropping it down, foul in the paint. Will put Tanaje Freeman on the line. Bit of a disagreement from the crowd, thinking the foul was on the floor. However, Tanaje Freeman will go to the line. Wait a minute. Got some antics by the coaches. Free throw is good to give the Cardinals a 2-point lead. Paideia back on offense. Down by 2. 16 minutes left to go in this competition. Three attempt by C.J. Harper hits nothing but nylon to give Paideia a 1-point lead. Jonesboro pull-up jumper, no good. Battle for the rebound. Pulled out of the fray by Paideia. C.J. Harper driving kick for three is no good. Jonesboro. Ball brought up court by Calvin Goss. Takes the mid-range jumper and hits. So I think everybody is finally awake now. Looks like we've got some back and forth action on the floor. Jonesboro with a 1-point lead. Foul called on the floor. It'll be Paideia's ball out of bounds. Once again, if you're in the Jonesboro-Morrow area, you might want to come out to the Metro Atlanta High School Fall Shootout, where your season starts now. Paideia inbounds the ball, almost loses it. However, they regain control and set up their offense. Led by number 3, Tristan Williams, who looks to get them in their offensive groove. Drive and lets the jumper go, no good. Jonesboro comes away with the board. Push up court. Blocking foul called on the drive on the baseline. So it'll be Cardinals ball. Taking it out on the baseline. Nice drop in and dump down low off the baseline play, inbounds play. Foul call will have Jonesboro take the ball out of bounds. Inbounds to number 5. Nice spin in the lane by number 4. However, ball knocked out of bounds. Or actually foul called on the play will put number 4, Kevin Warren, on the line. So Kevin will go to the line in a 1-for-2 situation. And he hits his free throw, which I'm sure will make his coach proud. Jonesboro has missed a number of free throws here in this competition. But that free throw gives the Cardinals a 3-point lead. Paideia comes back to see if they can answer. Drive and kick to the corner for 3, no good. However, Paideia scrambles and gets the rebound. Foul called on the putback attempt will put number 1 for Paideia on the line. Good hustle to crash the boards for Paideia. And the Pythons will go to the line in a 1-for-2 situation. Free throw attempt is good to cut the Cardinals' lead to 1. Nice drive by the Cardinals. Number 5, Richard Campbell. Beautiful drive. Cardinals increase their intensity on defense. They get a steal. Can't get the layup to go. However, knocked out of bounds. It'll remain Cardinals ball. So Jonesboro will inbounds the ball, gets it to the corner for 3, and it's good. 3 in the corner by Kevin Warren is good to increase Jonesboro's lead 29-24. Paideia still trying to find some efficiency with their offense, looks to see if they can answer. The 3 by three is no good. However, fouled on the play will put CJ on the line. He misses the free throw. Jumper is no good by the Cardinals. The Pythons race back the other way. Layup by number 1 for Paideia is good. Frantic pace on the floor. Push by Jonesboro will give the ball to Paideia. Still here with a 29-26 lead by Jonesboro. Three in the corner by Calvin Goss is good, and he'll go to the line for extras. And he hits on his free throw. So Jonesboro's lead is 33-26 here with just under 8 minutes to go in the competition. Silly foul on the floor by Jonesboro. Paideia will take the ball out of bounds. The three by C.J. Harper is good. Cuts the Cardinals' lead to 4. Over and back called. We'll give the ball back to Paideia. So Paideia making a move here, only down by 4, looking to see if they can cut further into this lead. A little over 6.5 left to go in the game. The three at the top of the key by C.J. Harper is no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Jonesboro basketball. Cardinals look to add to their lead. Nice drive. Nice find. Foul called on the shot attempt. Will put Jonesboro on the line in a 1-for-2 situation. Misses the free throw, however, gets the rebound. Access is denied at the rim. Foul and technical called. So Jonesboro will go to the line to shoot a technical and then shoot 1-for-2. Technical shot is no good. Or the 1-for-2 is no good. Now Calvin Goss will go to the line for the technical. And he hits. So the score now is 35-29, Jonesboro. Jonesboro inbounds. Nice drive. Blocking foul called. Will send Kevin Warren to the line, 1 for 2. So Kevin Warren will step to the line in a 1 for 2 situation. And he hits his free throw. Cardinals increase their intensity on defense. The Pythons kick the ball out of bounds, and it'll give the ball back to Jonesboro. So Jonesboro defensive intensity pays off by getting a turnover. They look to add to their 8-point lead. Foul called on the inbounds play will give the ball back to Paideia. Paideia trying to claw back into this game, find themselves down by 8. Defensive intensity gets another steal. The steal and the score by Calvin Goss. Paideia beats the press. However, the Cardinals are still coming for the ball. Nice steal by Calvin Goss. Could not get the dunk attempt to go. However, ends up stepping out of bounds to come back and get the ball in bounds. Will turn the ball back over to Paideia. So the Cardinals have really revved up their defensive intensity to create some turnovers. They almost get another turnover. However, knocked out of bounds, it'll remain Paideia ball. So the Pythons need to find a way to match the Cardinals' intensity if they want to claw back into this game. It's only 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. And the Cardinals have definitely found their identity on the defensive end. Looks like a team that will really be able to get after some teams once the season starts. Nice drive by Tristan Williams for the deuce. That cuts the lead back to 8. As Calvin Goss looks to get the Cardinals into their offense. Foul called on the drive. The Cardinals are now in the bonus, and so they'll go to the line to shoot 2. Two shots for Calvin Goss at the line. The Cardinals have definitely woken up in this second half, primarily led by their intensity on the defensive end, where they've created all kinds of chaos for the Pythons. He hits the first and the second to put the lead back to 10. So a minute and a half left to go in the game. The Cardinals up by 10. Do the Pythons have an answer? So we've set the pace with the intensity in this very first game between Paideia and Jonesboro. Foul called on the drive will put Tristan Williams on the line, shooting 2. So Tristan Williams will go to the line to shoot 2. Misses the first. Ten-point lead. Looking to see if he can connect on the second. And he does hit the second. So now the lead is 9 with just over a minute left to go in the game. Paideia trying to create a little bit of chaos in their defense, and they do. Over and back will give the ball back to Paideia, who look to cut further into this 9-point lead. Timeout called on the floor, so we'll step away, but don't go too far. You're watching the Metro Atlanta High School Fall Shootout, where your season starts now. Back at the live action. Apologies to Tristan Mitchell for calling him Tristan Williams. Tristan Mitchell has the ball, brings the ball up, looking to cut into this 9-point lead. 3 by C.J. Harper is no good, however, fouled on the play. Will put C.J. at the line. C.J. makes the first. And he makes the second. And he makes the third. So lead now is 7 with just at a minute to go. Jonesboro trying to play a little keep away, run this clock down. Loses the ball, over and back call will give the ball back to the Pythons. So the Pythons have an opportunity to cut further into this 7-point lead. Tristan Mitchell brings the ball up. Drive and kick. Rotated back to the top of the key. Nice drive by C.J. Harper. Fouled on the drive. Will put C.J. at the line. Shooting 2. Looks like we may be geared up for an exciting finish here. C.J. Harper will go to the line to shoot 2. See if he can cut the lead to 5 with just 35 seconds left to go in the game. And this is only our first game of the day. C.J. hits the first. Next up, we have Dutchtown and Eagles Landing on the floor to continue the excitement at the Metro Atlanta High School Fall Shootout. C.J. hits the second, so that cuts the lead to 5. Jonesboro inbounds the ball, pushes it up court, knocked away. However, it will remain Cardinals ball. Cardinals with 29 seconds left to go in the game, looking to put this game away. Foul called on the inbounds play will put Calvin Goss on the line, shooting 2. Calvin misses the first free throw. Ball pushed up court by Paideia. Foul called will put Paideia on the line. Looking to cut further into this 6-point lead. Seeing if they can make a game of it with just 21 seconds left to go. Number 1 for Paideia misses the first free throw. Jonesboro inbounds the ball. However, having a little trouble getting it up court, they finally do. Calvin Goss will pull the ball back out as the time starts to tick off. Fouled by Tristan Mitchell. Will put him at the line shooting 2. Two shots for Calvin Goss. Hits on the first. Increase the lead to 6. And he hits on the second to push the lead back up to 7. So 10 seconds left as it ticks off. And looks like the Cardinals will come away with the win. And a late drive by C.J. Harper is no good, and the horn will sound. So our first game of the day sets the bar as far as intensity and excitement, with the Cardinals having a 44-37 win against Paideia. Don't go too far. We've got more competition coming up next at the Metro Atlanta High School Fall Shootout, where your season starts now.